Disneyland has always had a big river and a Mississippi sternwheeler. It seemed appropriate to create a new attraction at the bend of the river. And so Disneyland's New Orleans Square came into being. A New Orleans of a century ago when she was the gay Paris of the American frontier. In 1803, the United States wanted New Orleans for a port. In order to get it, we had to make a package deal with Napoleon. He insisted that we buy the peripheral area. So we threw in an extra $1 million and ended up with 800,000 square miles. The Louisiana Purchase was probably the greatest real estate deal of all time. It included all of this territory from the Gulf to Canada. Total cost, $11 million. And by the way, Disneyland's New Orleans Square alone cost $15 million. But of course, a dollar went much further in those days. It was a gala day when we officially opened New Orleans Square. We had a real jubilee, Southern style. Aboard the Mark Twain, representatives of the press and other guests got a preview of New Orleans Square as they came downriver for the opening ceremonies. The original architecture and atmosphere of old New Orleans of the 1850s has been retained. The narrow winding streets, intimate courtyards, and the iron-laced balconies are authentic in every detail. Our special guest was the mayor of the first New Orleans, Louisiana, that is. After the usual dedication speeches, we presented his honor with the key to Disneyland's New Orleans. Flower marts, a tradition of old New Orleans, add color to the streets and courtyards. Quaint shops offer treasures from all over the world. Craftsmen create articles in silver, stained glass, and many other materials. Was the birthplace of marching jazz bands. Here in Disneyland's New Orleans Square, this tradition is an everyday occurrence.